welcome in. I'm working on a ripple stitch, and this is Kitty Cat. Oh, you know, she's at it again. Hey, Stacks. Here we go. She can't help herself. She cannot. Hey, hey, hey. We got 2 double crochets together, going back up the hill for 3 total. This is 2. This black yarn is very soft and pretty, but very difficult to see. And I thought bringing it outside would help, and it is helping a little bit. But I think it's just grandma's eyes. You go 2 double crochet, increase in the same hole, same stitch. Hey, hey, hey. And then you repeat that at the top. That makes your peak. I was working on these colors, the variegated, last night in my live. And I wanted to do red, black, gray, and white. Okay, you're going back down the hill with 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets together. It's 1. It's 2. And that makes your valley. Peak in a valley, if you can see that. And then you go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. It'll be a true miracle if I come out with the correct number of stitches at the end here. There's 2. There's 3, and then we'll do an increase in the next 2 stitches. Good morning. There's 1. Here's the last one. Haystacks. Girl, what are you doing, Ornery? Oh, okay, that's why. We're gonna go back down. Hello, good morning. Good day, amigo. Buenos dias. Back down. Or bom dia. Bom dia, amigo. Two. 3. Then you're gonna double crochet 2 together. Here's the first one, then the second one's coming up. I'll be able to show you on the other one, the variegated one. Then we go up the hill for 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, and then you do an increase in the next 2. That means 2 double crochets in the same stitch. It's 1, and this is 2. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Boy, that bird's happy. You love crocheting. You're 12. What? Well, good for you. You know, a lot of younger people, that's when I start. Well, I started very, very early. But, you know, you're never too young to start crocheting. And that's a peak in a valley. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Now we're going to go back down for 3. It's 2, 3. Then we're going to double crochet 2 together at the bottom. Going to act like we're going to double crochet, but we don't pull off those loops. The last 2 loops there, we yarn over and go into the next stitch, picking up that one and pulling them both together. You yarn over, you pull off the 2, yarn over, and you pull off the 3. So those 2 at the bottom came together as 1 at the top. And then you repeat that. Act like you're going to do a double. Yarn over, go into the next stitch. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull off 2, and then yarn over and pull off 3. So you're double crocheting 2 together on each one. You repeat it. Then you go back up the hill for 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2, and 3. Good morning. Welcome in. Thanks for the likes. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll work on that one, this variegated one, in just a minute. I just want to get this one started. The stitches are hard to see on here because it's dark. And then we'll do our increase. Let's see. Do 2 double crochet into the same stitch. That's 1. And 2. Making the peak. Then we'll work our way down. We got this much to go. And then I will switch to the variegated pink, blue, yellow, green. And then we'll go down the hill with 3 double crochets. 2, 3. Then we're going to do 2 double crochets together. Picking up that second one. And then pulling them both together. And then you repeat it. Go down like you're going to do a double crochet. And yarn over. Then pick up that second stitch. Then you do 3 back up the hill, 3 double crochets. Good morning, lady. Good morning. 3. And then we'll do our peak, which is an increase in the next 2 stitches. Two double crochet in the same stitch. Then you go to the next one and do the same thing. Then back down the hill with 3 double crochets. And then double crochet 2 together. Like I said, it'll be a miracle if I end up with a correct number of chains at the end. Well, these are really hard to see. Let's see. I don't know if I went into the same. Yeah, I think I did. There we go. Hopefully that's right. Okay, we're pulling 2 together to become 1 at the top. Or actually in the bottom valley. And repeat it. Pulling these 2 together. And then 3 back up the hill. Double crochet the first one, double crochet in the second one, double crochet in the third. And then 2 increases. 1, 2 for the first. Let me do it again. 1, 2. And then you go back down with 3 double crochets. 2, 3. I don't know if you can see, oh, sorry. I don't know if you can see those ripples. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets together. Your first one, then repeat. I told you it would be a miracle if I ended up with the correct chains at the end. I don't know if I will. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I will. Let's see. Let's see, we did a valley, chain 2 together, and then we're going to go back up with 3 double crochets. 2. 3, and then the last 4, 1, 2, or these first 3 stitches you'll do a double crochet in, and the last stitch you'll do 2 doubles in the same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and then do 2 doubles. Can't believe I ended up with the right amount of stitches there. I wasn't sure how that was going to turn out, but that's what the black looks like. Now I'll show you the variegated one. I'm going to change colors, probably do like a couple rows and then do red. It might get really redundant, but I'm going to just add a little bit of black to it. It'll be more red and white. The black will break those other colors up. So let me put that one away and then get the brighter colors. Even though they're pastels, they are still brighter than that black. Where do we end? I think we ended with 3 double crochets on the end. And return our work. And you go down, we're working the back loops. So some people I've seen go through the stitch like this, front to the back. And that's fine if you want to do that. And then some go into the back loop. And then there's just different variations, whatever you like. But I'm going to work this is going to count for a stitch, but I'm going to work this first stitch here. Okay. So it is, let's see, turn around. Double crochet into the first chain, and then double crochet 3. Okay. Just want to make sure. Double crochet into this first chain stitch here. This is the chain, back loop. Gonna pull it through. Take off 2, and take off 2. Then we're going to do 3 double crochets down the hill, and we're going to do 2 double crochets together, pulling these 2 stitches together and these 2 stitches together, making the valley there. The 1 double crochet, 2, 3, and then your 2 double crochets together. Act like you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to leave 2 loops on there. Then you're going to go grab that next stitch right there beside it. Yarn over again, yarn over and pull off 2, yarn over, pull off 3. And you see how it pulls those 2 together. And then you repeat that into the next stitch. Act like you're going to do a double, but leaving the 2 loops together there. Yarn over, go down to the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 3. Good morning. Hello and welcome. And you're going to go back up the hill for 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase. So you're going to go down into the same stitch twice, same hole there. That's an increase, and then you're going to do another increase beside it. Double crochet and a second double crochet into the same stitch. Just like that, and then you go back down with 3 double crochets, and then you're going to make your valley. Pull on 2 double crochets together. Oh, sometimes my hands just automatically go to a double crochet. So if that happens, just start over. It's okay. So we're pulling 2 double crochets together. You leave 2 loops on there on your first double. You don't finish it, and then you go grab your next stitch, yarning over every time. And it pulls both those together. Then you're going to do it a second time. Let's see, did I? 1, 2, 3. I get to talking and not paying attention sometimes. Increase and increase. You see the 2 increases there. And your 3 doubles. I don't think I did the 3 doubles, you guys. Yeah, you're probably watching going, what are you doing? You're supposed to do 3 doubles. All right, I'll try to be quiet so you just watch and I can not lose my stitch. There we go. Now that looks better. With crochet, it's so much easier to... Thank you. You guys saw that. It's okay. It's very forgiving. You just start over. You can't make mistakes here, right? We're just learning. There we go. One, 2, 3, and then your increase. 1, 2, repeat. 1, 2. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Then your 3 down. 1 double, 2, 3, 2 double crochets together, and your second. And go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. 2, 3, and then your increase. 2, repeat, increase, 1, 2, and then back down we go with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 2 double crochets together. 1, 2, and 3 back up the hill. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and the next one is an increase. Followed by another increase. Then we're going to go back down with 3 double crochets. There's 1, 2, and 3. 2 double crochets together. 1, 2. Go back up the hill with 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. It's 1, 2, and 3, and your increase. 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Then you repeat that. And then 3 double crochets down the hill. 1, 2, 3. 2 double crochets together. That's 1. Here's the second one. Then 3 back up the hill, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then an increase in the next 2 stitches. It's one. And our second increase. Then the double crochet into the next 3 stitches. 2, 3, and then 2 doubles together. This is 1. And 2. And we have 4 stitches left. It's really hard to see on that last one there. You do a double crochet in the first 3, and then 2 double crochet in the last. Maybe. And then chain 3 and turn your work. Make sure that looks right. This is the ripple. Thank you guys. Gosh, thank you so much. Haystack's is climbing a tree over there. Oh my goodness. Hope he doesn't get on the roof. He's gonna get stuck if he does. Let me see. Kind of looks like it's, even though I counted that stitch, it still looks like it's not right. Let me go back. Bear with me. I always like to double check because sometimes if it doesn't look right, it may not be right. So, gonna do there's our 2 increases. 1, 2, 3. Pulling 2 double crochets together. Did I miss a stitch or anything? Pulling 2 double crochets together. 1, 2. Okay, well, it just looked funny to me. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. We'll see when we get on the other side. See if it's all right. 2, 3. Turn our work, and then you start with a double crochet in this back loop of the first stitch. Then you're going to go down the hill with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then you double crochet and 2 together. There's 1, guess that's okay. Kind of looked funny to me there for a minute, but okay. And then 3 double crochets back up the hill for getting toward the peak. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then you're going to do your increase. 2 double crochets in the same hole or same stitch, and then you repeat that into the following stitch. 2 into that one. Then you're going to go back down on the other side. Good morning, Jeanette. Here's 1, 2, 3, and then 2 double crochets together. And repeat times 2. Here's the second one. And I just check it, make sure it looks right to me. I do that on all the projects just because sometimes you'll miss a stitch or add another one. Okay, this is the first of 3. Second double crochet. And third double crochet. Then an increase. And repeat an increase. And then you go back down the hill with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 together. Maybe. My fingers are so cold. Good morning. Oh. 2 double crochets together. This is the first of the 2. And this is the second of the 2. I don't know if I messed that up or not. Let me look. Let me do that over. There we go. You're pulling 2 chains together to become 1 in the valley. This is a ripple stitch. And then you're going to go back up the hill with 3 double crochets. This is 1, 2, 3. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for being here. We're going to do an increase into this first stitch and then repeat it into the next stitch. That makes your peak. We're working back loop only. on this one. And that gives you your indentation, gives it some dimension there. So we're going to go down the hill with 3 double crochets. This is 2 and 3. I just heard a turkey gobble. Hello, welcome, welcome you guys. I did 3 and we're going to do 2 double crochets together. Act like you're going to do a double, but leave the 2 chains on there and then pick up your next stitch. This is going to pull 2 of them together, just like that. Then you're going to repeat. There you go. And then 3 more doubles up this hill. And then an increase, followed by another increase. Nope. Did I go to the next stitch? Sure did. So I did 3 double crochets up the hill, and then instead of going into the same hole, I went into the next one. So the increase is actually the increase in the same stitch or hole there. But sometimes I get happy and I go to the next one. So there we go. This is the second increase. If you've been crocheting a long time, you'll understand what I mean. When your hands just get to going and it's different, you know, you're trying to focus and pay attention and they just crochet. Sometimes the wrong things, but here's 3. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets together at the bottom. My mom used to do this stitch and make afghans with it too. I don't know that there was anything she couldn't do, honestly. She was amazing. Here we go, and that's your valley. And my fingers are getting really cold. Here we go, we're going to go back up for 3 double crochets, back up the hill here. 2, 3. Hi, Joyce. Hello. Here's our increase, first one. And then come on our second one. And then 3 more back down. I get to babysit today, this morning, for my grandchildren. I'm super excited. They're going to be coming over. It's going to be grandma time. My one little granddaughter was crying for the phone and had her crying my name. Meemaw, Meemaw is what she called me. It was so cute. But she had her mom call me, and so we talked for a little bit, and so I'll have her. She's just a little bitty, and then her sister. They're super sweet. That's like the best time for me when I have them. I'm tired at the end of the day, but it's okay. It's a good tired. I want my grandchildren around here, around me all the time. I want to be one of those grandmas that make it fun, you know. They want to come over and play and bake and cook and crochet. I don't want them to ever feel like they don't want to come here. So if they make messes or whatever, we never get upset about anything like that. You can clean up most messes, right? Everything's figure outable, and you can clean up things. You can't replace people. You can replace things if things get broken or, messy, or they drop things while we're in the kitchen. We never ever get upset. It's just, it happens, and then it's always fixable. I want the kids to be comfortable here. My mom used to say, you can replace things, you can't replace people. So don't get upset about anything when there's messes or, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 3 double crochets. Three, and then 2 double crochets in the last stitch, which is hard to see here. Come on, Mom. Where are you? Well, shucks. Okay. Oh, okay, it's more in the front there. This is it. It's just kind of a tight stitch. If you can see it right there. One more, and then 2 at the end. Try to make it a little loose, so there we go. I think I got it. Yeah. And then you repeat the second double crochet into that same hole. And then you're going to chain 3, 2, 3, and turn your work. This is what it looks like. This is Ripple. Ripple stitch. So you start with a double crochet into this first stitch here, which is the back loop. This one. So the 3 that I chained is going to act as a stitch later. Okay, so you go into this very first stitch right here, doing a double crochet in the back loop. And then you're going to do 3 double crochets down the hill. One, 2, 3. And then you're going to do 2 double crochets together. These 2 stitches are going to come up as one, and these 2 are going to be combined as one. So you yarn over like you're going to do a double crochet, pull through and pull through till you have 2 loops on there. Then you're going to pick up that next stitch. Going in the back loop only. Yarn over, pull through. Yarn over, here's where you pull off 2 and then pull off 3. That brings them both up together, up at the top. Then you repeat that. Go grab the second stitch to get, see if I can. There we go. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Then you go back up the hill with 3 double crochets in the next 3 stitches. 2 and 3. And then you're going to do an increase in the next 2 stitches, 2 double crochets into each of the same hole here. Second in here. And then the next stitch, you're going to do a double crochet increase, meaning 2 in the same stitch, same hole there. And that's what that looks like. Back loop only. And I'll finish this out before I hop off live here. I'll finish out this yarn bit left. Then I'll go warm up. So 3 double crochets back down the hill. 2 and 3. And then we're 2 double crochets together. This is one that we pull together, and this is our second. We repeat it. And then we go back up the hill for 3 double crochets in a row. 2, 3, and then an increase. And repeat the increase the next stitch. And then 3 double crochets back down into the valley. 2, 3, 2 double crochets together. Pulling these 2 chains together into one, and then repeat it. And then 3 doubles high haystacks your back. 2, 3, and then you're going to do your 2 increases at the top. An increase in the same stitch, which means 2 double crochets in the same stitch, and then repeat it into the next stitch beside it. It's 1, 2 into the same hole, and then you start back down. With 3 double crochets. There's 2, 3. Oh, there I am. So when I begin again, I will start with 2 double crochets together. I might as well just add on my yarn. Here, let me do that before I hop off live. I try to start where it's easy for me to remember. Let's see, go back to those 2 chains on there, then I'll attach a new piece of yarn. Just like that. Then I'm going to tie it off. Do double knots, triple knots. And then I just pull up a loop, and then I know where I'll start next time. And the 2 double crochets together. So that's that. I'll be working on this one for a little bit. I still have my red, gray, and my white one that I'm working on. That's just a waffle stitch. And then I wanted to work on the ripple with the baby. Kind of reminds me of baby colors, pastel colors, and the bold, black, red, gray, and white. I don't know how that'll turn out, but I like a challenge. I like to learn new things. So if it's difficult, I want to try it. And this is definitely not that the stitch is difficult. It's just this type of yarn, hard to see with my granny eyes. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. I'll probably just do a little bit of black to break up the red, gray, and white. Maybe an accent in there. More of the red, more of the white, or more of the gray, and white might be a little touch of the white in there too. I don't know. You guys have any suggestions, or think something might be prettier than that? Let me know, or what you want to see, because I'm just really open, open to suggestions. I just want to make it fun and enjoyable, something that you can learn and relax at the same time. This is all about relaxing, not getting worked up about anything. If we mess up, we mess up. It's okay. We just pull the stitch out, start over. And that's how we learn, right? We have to mess up a little bit, because how else will we learn? But it should be fun. It should be relaxing, enjoyable. And then you feel like you've accomplished something, like you learned a skill, and that's always fun. So if you guys have any questions or suggestions, let me know. I appreciate you all being here and watching, spending a little time with me while I'm outside. And I hope to see you all real soon. I'll try to get on live every day. If not in the morning, I try to do it in the evening. I'll be starting 12-hour night shifts at the hospital next week. So I'm going to have to figure out what's best for, a live on those days. But my days off should be consistent. I try to get on in the morning or evening. sometimes both on the weekends if I'm off. But yeah, we'll just roll with it and see what happens. But I'll be here. If you have any questions or any comments or suggestions, let me know. I appreciate you all. Talk to you real soon, okay? Bye-bye, everybody.